Hello Internet, hello Sam, and welcome back to After Campfire. As you can possibly tell, I am not on the East Coast. I am recording my episode early so that I can get one more episode in for this year because I'm probably not going to be able to record on the East Coast, and I'm going to the East Coast tomorrow! Look, I'm packing. They're clothings. Do you see my clothings? Also, I'm doing dishes right now because I try to keep my place nice and clean before I leave, so I'm in my room, so it's not super loud. You're probably going to hear it anyways, but I don't know. So, I'm standing awkwardly. So, Sam, congratulations on your finals. I might not be in school anymore, so I might not have the stress of finals and all those things, but to be honest, I kind of miss it. And I wish I was in school a bit more, because school's fun, and I like learning things. And work life isn't the same as school life, and I like school life a lot. Sam, you keep mentioning, well, I think you've only mentioned this, oh no. I think you've only mentioned this on your episode, or on the show once. But you've mentioned this a few times to me about there's some secret that you have planned for your next episode, and I want to know what it is. I don't like you hiding things from me, because after your little Julia montage thing, I am afraid of whatever you're going to do, and I want to know what it is. But I'm very nervous. So anyways, my question to Sam was, which would you rather work? Would you rather work a night shift, so starting at 10 p.m. and ending at 5:30 a.m., or, well, like middle of the night shift, or super early shift, so starting at 5:30, like you have to be at work at 5:30 until the afternoon. And the reason why I asked that is because that's a lot of what I've been doing at work recently, and I prefer the night ones. I like how Sam's like, none! That's my decision, because those votes suck! Sam, I agree. I hate them. But I would much rather stay up extra late than wake up super early. I can't do the waking up super early. I find it hard to wake up super early on a normal day. Or, not super early, just normally waking up. So those night shifts are actually kind of nice because I just sleep in as long as I want, do what I want during the morning, and, well, the afternoon, and then go to work at night, and get home, and try to fall asleep as fast as I can before the sun comes out. Because it's Seattle, and the sun never comes out in the winter, except for like 6 hours. Though I like how you mentioned working a shift where you start when it's dark out and you leave when it's dark out. I have to do that at work a lot too, and it sucks. Well, not a lot, but I've done it, and I hate it, and it's not fun. So, your question to me, or Henry's Diary of How to Adult, I have to work some of those shifts. I was supposed to do a ton of them this week, but they all got canceled. Yeah! I'm gonna have to do a bunch when I get back, though. So, Sam, your question to me was if I could start, or if I was able to start a new club at my high school, for example, that didn't exist while I was there, what would I start? And you were telling me about how this school that you're working at has tons and tons and tons. And the thing is, my high school didn't have very many because my high school is brand new. I was the third graduating class ever. My older sister was the first. So most of the clubs that existed were ones that you made yourself, pretty much. Like, I was actually in charge of a club called Geek Squad, which was just, we did nerdy things like build robots, and we had a giant video game party as our fundraiser for this school year. So I already kind of did that, except I didn't make the club. I took it over from my friend Dylan. Anyways, so another club I would want to start is another club I almost started with my math teacher was the Mathletes. They started that right after me, but I would have liked to do that because I like math, because I'm a nerd. But another thing I would have really liked would be like a programming/hacking club. So like, it would be one of those clubs where you would participate in some of those competitions where you have 24 hours to break a game. 24 hours to make a game, or like you have a week to break into something, or things like that. I have friends from camp, really, who I've kind of lost contact with, but every now and then I remember seeing them post in college about them participating in hackathon competitions. and I have some other friends from not camp who did those too. And that sounds super fun and really up my alley, and I wish I was able to do that. So yeah, that is something I would like to do. Or, that is a club I would have liked to have in my own school. And by the way, you mentioned an anti-drug club growing up, or in your school when you were growing up, and I'm pretty sure that was called DARE. And I had a friend who participated in a commercial for DARE, and when he grew up, he didn't really fit the profile of someone who would be in a commercial for DARE, and I thought that was hilarious. So anyways, my question for you, Sam, is when you're going on a long when you are going on a long trip, I swear I know how to talk. How early do you pack? As you can see, I'm packing right now. Those are only my clothes. I don't know what other things I'm bringing yet, such as toiletries and games, and I don't know because I haven't done it yet. And it's already nighttime. It's already almost 10 p.m., and I'm leaving at 7:30ish a.m. tomorrow. So, do you pack early? Do you pack late? Tell me, Sam, on, I guess, your last episode of After Campfire for the year? On your next episode, you're probably going to be recording with me, so cool. You'll tell me in person. Bye-bye.